blacklist. They get put on the blacklist of the tournament and taken out as well. But this is game 3, everybody, between Nova, Blacklist. This is going to be the decider of fates for Blacklist.
Yep, and right off the bat, Muji already starting up well against the 1v1 against Aaron. At the same time, Wendy just buying and stalling for time, right? They want to give as much farm as possible to Muji, get the lead for him as well. And this Firehawk is going to be extremely important for both sides. The fact that Blacklist are giving it up just like that, totally not agreeable with that.
Yeah, don't agree with that at all. I mean, that extra bit of gold going over to Nova is pretty crucial, even in the early part, right? They're not too far ahead, but still, it means that that Fisher starts to grow at an early stage in the game. Right now, Nova are just kind of trying to set the tempo for themselves, which we've already seen in the series this far.
Yeah, and right now, okay, maybe if Blacklist gets the first blood, I think that could be a good sign for them, right? Yep. They really need to have a good early game. Chaz.
Oh, they're doing a little bit of work. Waypit just kind of skirmishing a little bit on that side, but Chaz is going to piece bring her back to safety. But Juicy now getting contested here. CY is going to make things a little uncomfortable. They're going to really fight for this blue buff. It's going to be pretty huge for either of the teams, but it looks like CY doesn't want to go for this. Juan actually dodges the Formlessness, or the Enlightenment, and he's going to survive.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a fight on two fronts there, right? We see that they was able to reset the Azure Golem, give over a little bit of a stop and start on the tempo of Blacklist. But Chami doing pretty well there, right? Against Xuan up into the Clash Lane on his own. I feel like there's going to be a little bit more pressure from the side of Nova to be in there as attendance, and a bit more awareness for the side of Nova in the Clash Lane.
Yeah, but I think it's pretty good, right? This is exactly what I think Blacklist should be doing. They should set the tone, be a little bit more aggressive in my case, right? But I'm pretty intense for this game, so it might be a mistake. I've made some pretty bad calls.
You have made some pretty bad calls. Not just
even in
the
our
tournaments, just in our games as well. That's it. Yeah, commit. No. Why did you commit?
Oh, here, Jamie looking to go for this one. The Enlightenment and the Formless is pushing him back with the Force of Suppression. They turn this around, and Wendy will take first blood against Jamie, who thought he had an easy kill.
Whammy on the Chami. We saw the Changwon getting the final stroke onto the Dharma, right? So, like I said, that was a good pick for the side of Nova. It's not quite the Mai Shiranui, but it's still the kind of same play style for Wendy.
Yep, single target isolation going to be the strength for Wendy, right? As the Shangwon finishing stroke, they love to have that solo target. And right now, this has translated into pressure into the T1 once again. They might chase Golden Kite down for this if they see the opportunity.
Yes, if they see the opportunity to take this T1 right, I mean, we see Golden Kite.
Oh, the box connecting out in 3, but they walk away. Wendy somehow survives on this one, but Blacklist International continue to push forward, but they're not able to get any of the picks. What a nice play by Chaz.
Very nice play. The flash in with the inside the box was really good. I mean, getting all 3 of them, that was like a lifetime opportunity for the side of Blacklist. That's what we need more flavor of, right?
Yeah, the one for the highlight reel, but no kills, unfortunately. But Blacklist International now being aggressive. They do get the pick up, and they do end up finding Muji. That's a huge win for Blacklist International.
Yeah. Finally, we see some life coming out from Blacklist International. They will tie the kill score 1-1. They have the lead finally, but at this point, it's still not enough, right? Killing Muji once, great. Golden Kite, he needs more. He needs to be a level ahead.
Yeah, he needs more space. I mean, that's what the Motsu's for, right? Is just to make sure you're able to clean the space. Same with the Lady Chen. So Aaron and Chaz's main job is to kind of just open up these kills for Golden Kite and anybody that wants them, right? But we can kind of see that the priority's already been set for the side of Nova to try and take this neutral objective, the Tyrant.
Oh, the finishing stroke actually used very early by Wendy. The Tyrant is about half-life. This is something to take note of. He is vulnerable. He is a little bit low. The Ocean of Tears. The Tyrant doing some AoE damage. CY sticking up in front, looking to go for it, but CY with the fast fingers. He dream roams on out, but Juan goes in for this one, but it looks like he's been truth back. He's going to be killed. Tammy will get that pick off.
Hey, that's generally what happens, right? You think inside the box, the truth hurts, and there we go. It is Chami and the Chaz combo.
Yeah, that was real, man. Think inside the box with the truth. Ouch, man. That hit home, buddy.
Hit hard. Do you need a second, Hula? Do you need a second?
I need to sit down for sure.
But no, that was a good play there from Blacklist. They do open up, obviously, the T1 down into the farm lane as well, so they kind of got to be aggressive to try and gain that priority once more for the side of Blacklist. But again, it's very impressive for Blacklist in this game 3 in terms of the goal difference being quite similar.
Yeah, cutting it really close. At this point, they need to make sure they can find more angles to really open Nova up. This is the best performance thus far that they have put up in this series. And right now, if they can just slow down the farm of Muji by a little bit, I think they have a fighting chance in this series.
Yeah, I mean, they may be fighting for the Azure Golem here. CY is a little bit lost into the thick
Oh,
of
but
it.
Wendy looking to go for this one. Oh, he's going to finishing stroke back. He's going to be fine. CY continuing to fight. Muji doing some serious work on the backside. Juicy's going to limp away, and CY will happily take this one because Blacklist International want none of this.
Pretty huge, right? The Azure Golem going over to the side of Nova as well as his T2, man. It's like we were saying in game 1. They're not just one singular objective. They are two.
Yeah, they get the dubs and they get the doubles, right? And that's one of the big strengths about Nova. And at this point, they have wrestled back control. It's very slight, but you know Nova, they don't let go once they have the lead, right? And that's really scary. I think Blacklist International are starting to feel the pressure. There are a couple of missed skills already, and it's not looking good.
I mean, it's a little bit late to feel the pressure right now, right? I mean, you're already down 2 games, bro. You should have felt the pressure in game 1 when Nova was coming back.
Yeah, but I mean, it's only about a 1K net worth lead. I mean, it's just grown a little bit there, but Blacklist International really need to take the fight to them. They need to stop being so defensive, and it looks like they're just looking to group up and just defend their buffs, which is a little unfortunate for them, because again, they're playing defensively. This is not where they want to be. Blacklist International will take that red buff, but now they're doing some work. CY takes a lot of it, but he's going in, going for the finishing stroke, doing some work. Not enough to kill Juicy. The Infinite Fastness, he's thinking about going for it, but Chaz has already been killed. All the Infinite Fastness on forward. Golden Kite trying to do it. Oh, he's going on the side. Chammy continuing on. He's got the Enlightenment, but Chammy's going to get blown up. Golden Kite does survive, but on the backside, CY continuing to chase. He does get the pick off. Wendy's going to be killed. Golden Kite will as well as Juan. Coming out of the left field gets that pick.
Oh, what a huge pickup there for Nova, right? That was like, what, 4-1 trade? Getting the T2 up into the Clash lane as well, but that was played with pure precision. Right.
Yep, that was a big one, right? This split fight, they won it. Champion 1 was once again approaching from the backline, but it was a little too late because Wendy was already doing all of the work, getting the refresh on that finishing stroke twice. It feels like he has it on no cooldown at all.
No cooldown at all. I mean, we see the Cannon Blast actually connected on the way pit there, so not much of a engage to be had for Blacklist, but right now that gold lead has gone from 1,000 to about 3,000. So that is slowly opening up that can of worms that we've seen in game 1 and game 2.
I mean, if my investments were like that, I'll be super rich. But
it's less about your investment, it's more about the team, kid. It's less about you. We keep telling you this.
no, solo queue.
You have forced me to, by the way. Our games together, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to solo queue instead.
Yeah, no, playing with Kin, that's it's no starter.
It's a new experience, right? There's a first time for everything, and at this point, this might be the first time that Blacklist get handed that 3-0 in a row clean sweep experience.
Yeah, I mean, a first day back of the knockouts, right, and then both ended in 3-0 would be pretty crazy, but it just really shows the actual monumentous of this actual moment, right? Everything that's at stake is very grand.
Very grand, but finishing stroke, and he's just going to back off. He's going to be cannon blasted for his troubles, but they're doing a little bit of chip damage. Looks like they're going to take the mid T2. No issues by Nova Esports here.
Yep. I feel like they need to keep their eyes on Chance, right? For Blacklist International, if they can play off of Chance, I think it might be beautiful. He has been making some incredible catches, but there's no follow-up just yet.
I mean, it's just so far away. I mean, he's getting some nice 2-man, 3-man cannon blast, which has been great, but there haven't been follow-up damage. It hasn't really set up to any sort of kills, which is a little unfortunate for them.
Oh, Jammy!
Oh, Jammy looking to go. They do a decent amount of dream roll back, CY, but they want to go. The finishing stroke, the infinite fastest, but Aaron has already been killed. Jazz is continuing to just get in. The thick inside the box is going to be a little off the mark. Juan is going to get the kill onto a Juicy. Aaron, Golden Kite, Chaz, all down. Jammy now running for his life, not able to get away. Oh, he is going to get picked off in the end. And Wendy is going to get the ace, and Nova Esports march it down, and they will take game 3, and they will take the series as soon as a minion will show up, and they continue on, and they do get the base in the end.
Yeah, there we go. Another 3-0 with Kingdom Fu on the desk from Group Stage Curse. We are seeing these teams, Nova and Team Secret, just activate at the last moment.
But that was the best moment they could have taken. It was a risk. They risked it all, but it is the winner coming out for the side.